Hey everybody, so my name is Tabitha for those of you who don't know me. I got started coaching in January of 2016. I was working in an office as a landscape architectural technologist. I had only been doing this job maybe for about 8 months. I had gone to NATE for 2 years to get this career, and honestly I wasn't loving it. The lifestyle of a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday job was just pure torture for me. I couldn't handle it. And just the office lifestyle, just sitting at a desk all day on the computer, just trapped kind of in your little space, not getting to move around, not getting to interact with people. It was really hard on me, and I come from a background of serving, so always on my feet, always moving, always talking to people. So this was a complete 180, and I was just thinking, I'm this is not the life for me. This isn't how I want to live. And, I felt like I had no free time. You only get your weekends, and it just seems to fly by, And everybody in the office always seemed to dread Monday, and, you're just counting down the days for Friday. And I was thinking I don't want to live the next 50 years of my working life doing this. No. And the people, in the office, they didn't seem overly happy with the lifestyle either. And I don't want to end up like this. I think there is more for me. There has to be more out there. I want more from life. I want to have more fun and more freedom, and be in control of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So I was kind of thinking that I needed a career change. I was interested in getting into a health and fitness sort of job, because I always had a passion for living a healthy lifestyle. But I had no money to go back to school. I couldn't afford to not be working and go to school. I didn't want more student loans because I had just finished paying off mine. I didn't want to get any more debt than I already had with vehicle payments and paying for rent and everything. It just wasn't feasible for me. And just at that time, the coaching opportunity kind of just fell into my lap. I saw my wonderful upline coach, Nicole, posting on social media about, helping people, getting fit, earning an income. And I'm man, this sounds like the perfect solution for me. So I got into coaching right away after joining my first challenge group, after I saw just how amazing the whole, experience was, and how it just really helps women, stay on track and get accountable and reach their fitness goals. So I was this is the perfect community. This is gonna be the perfect job. So that's why I started coaching. Now I'll just tell you a little bit about, the day in the life of a coach. And first off, I want you to know that this is gonna be completely different for everybody, every coach, every person. The way you run your business, your daily life, it's gonna be different, There's a lot of coaches that still have full-time jobs, myself included. I work, 5 days a week in a restaurant, so it's a pretty demanding job. Lots of full-time coaches, lots of, stay-at-home moms or single moms do this business, or people with part-time jobs, students. I know my coach Nicole, she was a student when she started this business, so honestly, anybody can do it if you're willing to, put in a bit of work. If you have the heart and the passion and you want to help people, live healthier lives, and if you're really just dedicated to making something better for yourself and for other people, then you can totally do this. A lot of coaches work in what's called a power hour. So everything you need to do, you can get done in 1 hour if you are focused and have a plan. So this would include things like doing your personal development. As coaches, we like to work and better ourselves every day. So that could be listening to a podcast, just reading a chapter of a book, reading for 10 minutes, or for your personal development, you can even squeeze that in on your commute to work. Instead of listening to the radio or the news, you could listen to an audiobook, listen to a podcast. That's going to help you grow and be a better person. So you can really just fit that in whenever. Another part of the daily life as a coach is obviously to work out. We obviously want to be a product of the product and show people just how well these home workout programs work. But I mean, I don't even really consider working out like part of my job, because I would be doing that anyways, right? I mean, it's not that hard to just take half an hour to yourself and work out. I think that's something everybody should be doing anyways. And then another major part of our day is inviting. So attract, connect, invite, just, building new relationships, saying hi to people, getting a conversation going, inviting them to your challenge groups, inviting them to free groups that you may be hosting, and just like building relationships with new people and, talking to them about their goals and their dreams. So that's really the main three things we do. We work on ourselves, work out, invite other people to join you on your journey. And even if, like, say, like you're super busy, maybe you work 12-hour days and you're like, I don't have an hour to, sit down and focus. A lot of coaches do what's called power pockets. So, say you have 15 minutes on your coffee break at work, you can send out a couple messages then, or read your personal development, or you're waiting in line at Starbucks, send a couple messages. You're stuck in traffic, don't text and drive, but you're at a red light, you could send somebody a message. I do, don't tell anybody. But anyways, so yeah, this business, you can do it in pretty much like a very limited amount of time. Personally, myself, I probably spend maybe like an average of 2 hours a day on my business. Or if there's more things I want to do, if I'm getting prepared for a challenge group, I'll get everything for my month-long challenge group set up in one day. So then maybe that day, I spend a couple more hours getting that ready, but then it's all set up for the whole month. And all I have to do for my challenge group throughout the month is basically participate like a challenger, check in every day, post my sweaty selfie, share what I'm eating. It's quite simple, and then that helps me stay accountable on my own fitness journey. So that's about it. If you have any other questions about what we do as coaches or what a typical day looks like, you can just feel free to drop them below and we'll get back to you right away, okay? Thanks everybody, have a great day.